Hell yeah. Gotta fight about Jerry, bro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in.
Jerry, I would never give you up, bro, because you my homie.
Kickoff team out there getting set. From inside the 15, here's the return.
What happened, Jerry?
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Gets it out fast. And a good
That boy Jerry got chains on that word. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. Jaheem said that's some hood nigga shit. Boy said those jiggy boots could not get away with them chains.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Yeah, fuck you, Jaheem.
Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Need. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the
They hear
first
real
down.
young nigga Jaheem keep playing.
From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he left him grabbing. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, offense.
Holding penalties.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I heard you.
Killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to the air one more time. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
That's crazy. Nigga gonna make a homemade bomber
Big
syndrome.
first down sack for the defense brings up second down. He's looking to throw.
Damn nigga, you dirty as
He's
shit.
right on target. Couple of guys there to get him on the
They gonna
ground.
beat my shit. I'm gonna be spotless.
See what they find in the playbook for third and long from the
Yeah,
43.
I'm gonna be a pizza
He's
princess.
looking
Pause.
downfield to throw. They've got the screen set
Pause.
up.
Pause.
Still
Pause.
running at the
Pause.
40. They drag him down, but not before
I ain't gonna
he's
lie,
moved
Jerry. When
the
I start
chains
working
and
there,
the
bro, I'm gonna be
screen
hella
pass
tatted
is
up, bro.
effective.
Every paycheck, I'm gonna go get a tattoo, bro. Every paycheck, I do not care. As soon as that bitch hit my account, I'm getting a tattoo.
Get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
Just discarding
I hope every payday I get my I'm off.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
You know it.
Looking to pass on second down. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Every Wednesday, I hope I'm off. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna load up the car. It's gonna be me and Jerry. I'm gonna go get all the tattoos.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his
Sir,
feet.
that'll be all.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
It'll be 17-27.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Can't with cash or
In for
card.
the score. Touchdown.
I really like that drive for this offense.
No, we do not do military discount, you broke bitch. Sorry. I'm gonna say that to somebody for real. I'm gonna get fired. This T gonna fire me. I say some dumb shit like that.
Try to add another to their lead. with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up
Jaheim said
after
that.
that touchdown drive.
Jaheim said, Jaheim.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more
It's
running
fucked up.
room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Bro, I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna be like, he gonna be like, do you do military discount? Bitch, do it look like we do military discount, bitch ass nigga? No.
Do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because
I'm gonna be like, Miss T, he pissed me off with that dumbass question, bro.
center fielder, so this receiver's gonna have to make plays.
But this just is such a great job of getting guys on
Bitch, do it look like I put pineapples on pizza, nigga?
so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the
I'm practicing. I'm practicing, Jerry. I'm practicing.
3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'm gonna be saying that for real.
On that first play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11.
I hope they paying with card every time, bro. I don't feel like going there, put the cash in my hand,
He's moving
look
out
through
of
the
the
cash register, give them their changes.
nifty little scamper on this one. Enough
Hello,
first down,
welcome to.
and he slides
Hello, this Papa John's in Grovetown. May I take your order?
fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football.
Jerry, this is exactly how I'm gonna answer the phone. Hey, bitch ass nigga, this Papa John's. What you want?
Fires to the tight end.
Hell no, sell a fire me.
Just rolling to the 32.
Sell a fire me. I'm gonna be in her trunk.
From the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And it's caught. And it's in there for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting
put some sugar in her
is
tank.
they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Sugar in her tank.
Quarterback gets through his progression, David.
You wanna fire me, bitch? Okay.
It's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25
For like 3
matchup.
hours.
Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be taking.
His name is Dora.
Themselves up off the canvas
What the fuck?
and they are capable of it again today.
Where that nigga from?
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Bro, Wednesday, bro. Y'all niggas, we looking for all the HUDs, bro. All the HUDs.
It's
gonna be the biggest shark. Including Jaheim. Y'all gonna be the biggest sharks Wednesday.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
Go out, bro.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make
Oh,
the play
cool.
last time. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jerry did your daily Dollar General.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
I want to geek more.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
My heart.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's dropped behind the line.
Ni hao
of
fine
scrimmage. That'll be
shit.
a loss of 3. And here comes the
I
punt
promise
team.
you that's gonna be the first. I'm gonna say that. Wait till we go out Wednesday. I'm gonna say that to a random girl. You don't got to be finding it. I want you to be like, knee how fine shit.
See if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to
What language is that, Jaheim?
Before he stopped.
Japanese.
They'll try the run. They pick up half of it.
I might learn some more Japanese shit so we can have a whole conversation in Japanese.
On first down, now here they come again. They'll run play action. He'll take a deep shot here.
Bet.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he's in for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be knocked down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally stop.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Keeps the legs moving. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He wants to pass it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They're going to throw it again. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Keeps the play going. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Terrell. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the fires into traffic. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't
You said what,
get
Johnny?
a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick
Is it
right away.
tomorrow
It was a bit of
or-
a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Which I'd rather do it after Wednesday because they payday on Wednesday. I want to be there before payday.
And now the offense will
Yeah, I
come
say
onto
start
the field
Thursday so I
again.
can have a fresh paycheck. Working
He'll start this
like
drive
the
firing.
week.
Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to run through the tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after it. It's complete on the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He's brought down.
Nigga said I'm about to play
Return
Roblox
gets
with
it
my
out to
baby
the
mama.
31. Inside 30
No.
seconds to play in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on this drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer. Looking for the end zone. And he's got a touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Man, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to Ole Miss. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Nifty little dance step. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. So 3rd and less than a yard here from the 20. This might be 4-down territory. Fighting off the defender. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run.
Just on digging, bro.
Throws the football right behind those guys and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read. Because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Looking for room. It's man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He wants to throw. Pulls it in on the right. And he breaks into the open. And he will house it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Ah, hell no. Boy, I would cry. I would cry and delete the game, bro.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He's got it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working that left side now.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. He'll do it himself. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect.
Just keeps moving. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.